Alrighty, one more cube draft here with the champ, Nate Stoyers, again, practicing for the mocks. Actually, Adam Wasmo is also practicing for the mocks. We're using the Magic Online cube, where I opened a Marsh Flats, a Solitude, and a Basalt Monolith. I do love me a Basalt Monolith. There's also an Ocelot Pride here. I think it really is between Solitude and Marsh Flats. I think Solitude's a better pick one, pack one than Pride. One concern is if I take Marsh Flats and Debate Bro takes a white card, it could set up Nate, who takes another white card. But I'm going to draft the Marsh Flats. I kind of just don't feel like starting with a mono white card. All right, well, I'm going to take Mana Vault here. Wish I'd taken Basalt. See, punished for not taking artifacts. Regardless of what your first pick was, you're going to second pick Mana Vault out of this pack. Passing a Thalia and a Sword of the Meek. But this could go any direction. We'll see where it goes. Well, the direction it goes is probably Fractured Identity. There's also Windswept Teeth, but what's nice about Fractured is if I cut white, if Debate Bro took Solitude or Ocelot Pride, I might be able to cut some white here. I think I will pass the Windswept Teeth. Fractured Identity is a pretty good way to use Mana Vault mana, and is just a pretty strong card in general, so I'm okay going that direction. I don't think taking Windswept Teeth there is crazy either, though. And here, Godless Shrine isn't the best pairing with Marsh Flats just because it doesn't really add anything new to the equation. There's also Soul Guide Lantern, Darkslick Shores, Relic of Sauron. Don't think I want to take Through the Breach or Doomsday here. Legion Extruder's nice with Mana Vault. Might just take Relic of Sauron. See if we draft some big mana action. Relic is pretty nice. And then here, I like Meticulous Archive a pretty good amount to go get with Marsh Flats. A Demi of the Silk Shoots, the Spectacular Spider-Man, is not bad. Good in a white aggro deck, but I'm pretty happy to take Meticulous Archive over Fatal Push here. And then now, I'm going to take Sensei's Top. I think Sensei's Top is actually kind of a busted card now. There's so many things that work with it. The VV and like Corey Steelcutter or Astrologian's Planisphere is great with Ugin. Great with Paradoxical Outcome. I have the best card. That and Mana Vault are the two best cards with Paradoxical Outcome. But take Top over Prismatic Vista. I just really think Top is a very strong card. And now there's Treasure Cruise or Talisman of Creativity. I don't think I want Breeding Pool or Stomping Ground. Don't really like Battle Ball that much. This looks like more of a Talisman deck. Weird. Where have I ended up? Maybe I should have taken that Basalt Monolith. I do think Marsh Flats is going to be very good here, so I'm not unhappy with this. And Paradoxical Outcome is, in fact, in the Magic Online Vintage Cube, so good thing to keep aware of. Plus, I actually haven't drafted artifacts in a while, and so I just want to make sure that, I still remember how to. I have to, it's like, kind of continuing education when you're in, like, a professional field. I have to get so many artifact drafts in to meet my quota, or I'm just going to get demoted in terms of, I'm going to lose the rank or the certification of Artificer. I will no longer be able to claim that. And here, I'll take Teferi, though. Teferi is also nice with Mana Vault, and take it over Taiga Noble. I don't know why Gush is in this cube. I'm just quite surprised still. But unsurprisingly, Basalt didn't come back. None of these cards are cards I really want, so I think Razorverse Thicket is like maybe the most likely one I would play if I ended up splashing green for some reason. And then here, Rancor. I guess I could take another green-white land, sure. I'm not playing in these other cards. Oh, wow. Birds and Elf. Well, I can't hit them both, so I'll just take the Mind Stone. Don't mind if I do. And then, the End Stone? All right. End Stone's kind of nice. Another card that's kind of nice with Top. And I'm just going to hate Life Death. I think that's the strongest card there. So, I would swap Marsh Flats for Basalt Monolith, but I'm pretty happy with Marsh Flats as well. And I do think you should open a draft on a fetch over that one. I'll pass a late oddity. I've got the green splash lined up. If it came down to that. All right, what do we got? Oh, Tolarian Academy. Sometimes virtue and goodness are rewarded in this world. I'm going to take the Academy here and pass a flash the other direction. Chromox, Bauble. Probably not getting anything I care about back, but that's okay. All right. We've got the Academy. We've got some good 2-drops. Got a Relic, a Teferi, a Fractured Identity. This looks like a really nice blue-white artifact start. Can I get a Balance? Balance would be a nice one too. No. This pack's actually pretty bad. Maybe I just take Time Spiral. I don't really want Steam Vents or Bloodstained Mire. Flame of Honor. These are just not cards for me. All right, let's just take Time Spiral. Not the dream second pick, because you can really get Time Spiral late at this point, but it's the best card for me, so I suppose I will just take it. And here, well, it's much more likely Debate Bros drafting white if Animate Dead and LED in the pack. Well, Reprieve's also in the pack. So here is Coveted Jewel versus LED. And there's Ballista. Yeah, I actually think I'm just going to take Ballista. I like Coveted Jewel, but Ballista I found to be really, really good. I have got a 6 and a 7, and I like having a bit of interaction. I like LED too, but we're not in an LED spot right now. Oh, definitely Manifold Key to go with this Mana Vault and Top. I told you, Top is just good with so many cards. Passing Berserk. This is Norman Osborn. Oh, sorry, it's Fleam. I know that's the more popular one. And here, No More Lies is a pretty good counter. I don't mind Sunfall, but I don't think I would take it here. It's basically Ponder versus No More Lies. I do like Ponder a lot too. But I think I'd rather have No More Lies. I think my mana is going to work out reasonably well. And then there's Thundertrap Trainer, but I'll take Saheeli. Saheeli is just good in these artifact decks. There's a lot you can do with it. And would like to see... Oh, I don't mind an Occult Epiphany. Everflowing Chalice is good too, but I like Occult Epiphany when you have a lot of mana as well. I just found Occult Epiphany to be a fairly strong card. Okay, let's pick 7. Mishra's Workshop would obviously be very nice to pick up. Some zeros would be nice. I don't have any of those. Grim Monolith, Paradoxical Outcome. These are all cards I'm interested in. Wow, a lot of red cards here. I guess I'll take Lava Spur Boots in case I get Urza's Saga. I just don't see myself playing any of these cards. I don't really want to hate a red card when there's 3 red cards. Four good red cards. Manamorphose 2. Millions of green cards. Just no reason to. And then here... Is there any chance I'd play a Creeping Tar Pit or a Savai Triome? It's not that likely. Maybe I'll just hate the Corpse Dance because I think that's the strongest card. I don't know. Maybe even hating Creeping Tar Pit's better than hating Corpse Dance. I mean, I do have a black fetch land, so Tar Pit could be something. I guess they passed a kind of late life death, so I don't know. Maybe that was not worth doing. And here, still not playing any of these. I could play Unexpectedly Absent, though. I would prefer not to play double white cards if I can avoid it. I want to play some white, of course. All right, well, here I'm going to hate Death Greeter's Champion. I think that's by far the strongest card in that pack. And then here, I don't know what's up with this Bright Glass Gear Hulk, but I'm going to take Leovold here. Oh, a red-white Talisman is totally playable. All right. I'll take that. And I don't think they're playing green, so I'm going to hate the Blood Tithe. I got a lot of late green cards in pack 1. I don't know how Field of the Dead still in this cube. Unbelievably bad card. What do we got here? Oh, the One Ring. There's also Teferi, and I'm going to wheel Candelabra, which is awesome. I'm going to take the One Ring, though. This is such a sick One Ring deck. I even have the Manifold Key. Ooh, baby. I'll take that. Pass Teferi, Memory Lapse, Parallax Wave. I don't love passing Parallax Wave, but it is what it is. Oh, and that's a Mox. All right. Passing Underworld Breach. I do love me a Breach. Have seen Breach and LED now. But yeah, I'll take Mox Emerald here in a heartbeat. Ooh, and Nettle Cyst might come back too. I'd say a pretty good chance of that. All right, so here there's a portal, but it's kind of expensive to just cast, and I don't think I'm going to count on getting Tinker. There's Path, there's Cap Cannoneer, and there's Expedition Map. I actually think I'm just going to take Path. Better than Winds of Abandon too. I think Map will wheel. I don't really care for Kappa Cannoneer all that much. I guess it's a decent way to win, which this deck is kind of lacking, but you know what? I'm still just going to take Path. I think Path is... I like having a couple of pieces of interaction in my Academy decks, and I think Path is a pretty good one. I would love to pick up an Ugin. Paradoxical Outcome, Grim Monolith, of course, Mishra's Workshop. The Coveted Jewel didn't wheel, but I think that's okay too. I'm not too fussed about it. I think Ballista covers my bases a lot better. Ooh, there's the Paradoxical Outcome. I'm going to try to wheel it again because I'm greedy. I'm going to take the Ghost Vacuum to fight against Reanimator. Because look, Plateau, Voice of Victory, Dark Ritual, those are definitely going to go. Freebooter probably, Fanatic. Well, you know what? This is just such a good outcome deck. I'm just not going to risk it. Fine. I won't get greedy. Oh, and there's a Balance. Love that. All right, I will take Balance here over Doppler Foundry, Karn, Portable Hole. All right. And now I just need artifacts. Easy. Easy. Though, I actually think I'm going to take Elspeth here. I could take Trinket Mage, though. Hold on. Trinket Mage with PO is pretty nice. Maybe I do just take Trinket Mage. I like Elspeth a lot, though. Actually, I'm going to take Elspeth. I could use another, I think, strong card here. And I just feel like I want a couple ways to like actually win the game, given I'm going to be able to draw a lot of cards. I have Saheeli to get rid of my One Ring. So the way you get rid of One Ring with Saheeli is you turn another artifact into the One Ring. They're legendary. You keep the new artifact, and then you let the One Ring go away. Guess I'll just take Oust, passing a late Archon, but Reanimator Stuff's getting past both directions, so I think that's fine. Oh, and there's an Upheaval? 8th pick? All right. Well, I've got enough expensive cards. Maybe this Endstone has to go here. Because I have the One Ring and PO. Those kind of do the same thing. I mean, this is 18. This is 19 land, so it's either play the Endstone or play like an Unexpectedly Absent. I'm not going to get any more white-blue fixing, but I have a blue talisman and a white talisman and 2 blue-white duels, so that's not so bad. Relic of Sorin also makes blue mana. And, oh, Candelabra came back. Okay, I did think that was going to happen. Luminart came back. Force of Vigor still there. Okay, so this is now 17 land plus a Mox. Nettlecyst did in fact come back, and I think I will run it in this deck. And this is now 16 land plus a Mox, so this is now kind of perfect. I don't really need anything else. Nettlecyst with Saheeli is also nice. Kappa Cannoneer might come back too. I would probably still take it. Oh, Map came back instead, but I'm happy to take Map. Do I want to cut a card now? I mean, this is 15 lands plus a Mox and a Mana Vault. This is the Paradoxical Outcome pack. I think I'll just hate the Static Prison. What would I cut if I were to cut a card? I guess I would probably cut maybe like the Mind Stone. Or I could just play it as is. Mana Vault and 3 Talismans. Yeah, in an Expedition map, I think I'll be fine. I ended up getting tons of green fixing for just no real benefit. I guess I'll hate Concealing Curtains. I don't know. Definitely hating Cankerbloom here. All right, let's get in there. This one's nice. All right, this is a pretty easy build here. Just add a bunch of plains and islands and cut nothing because I'm just going to play 15 land plus a Mox. Oh, I guess Life Death I can take out of there. So I have Endstone that I'm choosing not to play because I have 3 5-drops, 2 6-drops, a Cult Epiphany, and a bunch of 4s. Yeah, this deck looks really good, actually. It's got Oust, Path, Balance as an Upheaval against creatures, also Fractured. No More Lies is my only like anti-spell card, which I guess that's a little bit light. That's probably its biggest weakness. But against control or aggro or mid-range, this deck's going to be awesome. Combo is probably the one place where it's going to be weak. Otherwise, I think this deck just looks really good. All right, let's take a look at my team. Sven is on Grixis midrange. Nice. Oculus, Lelia, Gut, Covenant, Amptraptor with lots of 2-drops, Mana Drain, him, Mox Diamond. Solid deck. Hated the LED, which is nice. Cryptic stuff, Snuff Out. Adam Wasmo on my team has a Sultai Stuff deck, Sylvan Safekeeper, and Springheart for Nadu, Natural Order for Vaultborn, Barrow-Goyf, Brutality. At least his Dress Thoughtseize, that's pretty good. Decent mana. The champ, Nate, has a black-white, kind of bad mana crypt deck with his Preacher and Grief and Jailer and Virtue, Elite Spellbinder, a lot of good 2-drops, Wasteland, a bunch of black-white fixing. Solid decks. All right. I'm on the play here against the Debate Bro, and all right, I will keep this hand. Turn 3 Relic, turn 4 Elspeth is okay. I mean, I would like to draw a little bit of fast mana here, but this is still solid, I think, on the play. On the draw, I wouldn't love this hand. Turn 1 Mana Dork. Oh, turn 1 Storm Chaser's Talon. Much rather see that. Upheaval. Don't really want to see another expensive card here. Would rather see more cheap mana cards, but let's just play Mind Stone. Don't mind if I do. And what do we got here? Lotus Cobra. Okay, blue-green. Well, Storm Chaser, so a decent amount of spells, I would imagine. All right, well, I would love to oust the Cobra, but sadly Relic doesn't tap for that mana, and I don't think I can justify playing Oust instead of Relic. That seems inefficient. All right, well, at least it's Commercial District, so They're playing a tap land. They're not playing like a fetch land into 5-drop here. Hopefully this isn't something that kills my relic though. What do we got? Uro. Okay, well this could give some mana back, especially since they kept a card on top with Commercial District. Plains, okay. Lots of colors going on here. Into blue, is this Time Walk? God, this, oh, it's not. Okay, it's Malcolm, good. Felt like Time Walk for a second here. All right, well, let's take it at a 16. If I draw Mox or Mana Vault, I could consider upheavaling. As is, I think, land, I think I just go Elspeth and keep Mindstone up and then make 2 soldiers. Pass the turn here. And now if I upheaval, I'd have 1 floating. Just looking at what's the sitch. If I have to emergency upheaval, I'll be able to upheaval with 1 floating, go land Mindstone, and then next turn, well, still couldn't play Relic. So it really would be nice if I drew Mox or, oh, there's the fetch land. So something big might be coming out here. If I drew Mox or Mana Vault, I could have a sick upheaval. Mox would mean I'd upheaval with 2 mana floating and then go land Mox, replay Relic, replay Mindstone. What is this? This is a lot of colors. Okay. A Mind Twist here. Oh, Prismatic Ending. Elspeth, all 5 colors. That's impressive. I gotta hand it to him on that one. And then that has Prowess. Sure. Let's just double block. That seems fine. Go to 14. I mean, I could oust here at some point. I could upheaval. I could PO, but I really don't want to do that either. Talisman. So if I upheaval, I'll get to replay a Mindstone, and that's it. But they'll be. I think that's better than doing nothing here. I mean, I could play Talisman and oust, but I think this is going to be better. Semi-weak upheaval here. Land, Mindstone, pass the turn. They go presumably land Storm Chasers, and then I go land Talisman and have, oh, they're Lumberjack. Well, I'm going to oust that one for sure. All right, they do something to play for me to oust, which is nice because then that sets their next turn. They have Cobra, Malcolm, Storm Chasers, Talent, and some lands is what I know about at least. Talisman, land, oust that, pass the turn. Breeding Pool Malcolm or Breeding Pool Cobra? Oh, Forest Cobra. All right, let's draw. Oh man, I have not done a good job of drawing action here. All right, play Relic, play Island, pass the turn. Now they can go like, they drawn a Lumberjack. They can go land Lumberjack. What are they going to do here? Land though 4 mana, they can play. They could, I guess, go if they go Breeding Pool. They could play Malcolm, Storm Chasers, and Lumberjack. All right, so they're adding a blue here, I think. Oh no, they're adding green. They just have a different play. All right. Oh, Ovenwald Oddity hit me down to 8. All right, well at least that doesn't kill me next turn. Can I draw something? Kind of. Okay, let's play Sensei's top. Let's tap top, and in response, I'm just going to PO these 4, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to PO everything but the Relic. Tapping this. Tapping the Relic, I think. And because that's going to draw me 4 cards with the top, so. Dear Lord. Okay. I've drawn all lands in a time spiral, and I guess I fractured on the tail end of things. Sure, let's just go Talisman, Mindstone, Sensei's top, and pass the turn. And then next turn I'm going to have to time spiral and hope to hit. I think I might upkeep top Because I need to find Academy before Spiral, or at least it'd be really nice to. So this isn't enough to kill me right now from what I know about, but honestly, any bolt or anything kills me. So let's see what they got. Because this is 6 mana and it costs 7 to flip the Oddity. Oh, Tursa. All right. Well, that was kind of a sad game. All right, playing against Teamer mid-range. I think I like my setup. I have Oust, Path, Balance, Upheaval. The Elspeth's pretty good. I could play Unexpectedly Absent, but I don't think I need another 2-mana removal. I don't want to put in any of the... Against decks where my life total doesn't matter, I'll put in Horizon Canopy and Waterlogged Grove, like if I play against like a blue-white control deck or something, but against a green deck with Ulvenwald Oddity and Tursa, I don't think I want to do that. And I don't think I want Endstone here, so yeah, let's run it. All right, I would like to play first. All right, I think I keep this because honestly, any artifacts, and I have Time Spiral Academy with No More Lies on turn 2 to stop something, and then, I mean, maybe some Saheeli's to play, but all right, let's run it. And hopefully they don't have a 1-drop accelerator, but it looks like oh, okay. Well, Lotus is pretty good on turn 1. If this is like turn 1 Ulvenwald Oddity or something. Turn 1 Sentinel is okay. Oh, and Noble. Yeah, okay, well. Let's see what we can draw here. That's a shame. That's a shame. I feel like we're gonna lose. That last game was brutal. I just felt like a lot of chances to draw stuff. All right. They revealed a Renin 6. Hopefully they're short on lands here. No, they're not. And they must even have like a fetch land or something if they're putting Renin 6 on top. Okay, I'll take 5. I don't know. Do I cast Occult Epiphany end of turn? Kind of depends. Island, or they're just crafting this for a +1/+1 counter. Sure. I think I will Occult Epiphany for 1 here because I really need to find something. I'll discard the Saheeli. Okay, Path is definitely something. They want to keep Renin 6 on top. I don't mind that. I think I can just counter that. But I guess if they wanted to keep it, no, I could upkeep Path, sure. They did like having that card, so I guess denying it to them is probably good. I still have yet to draw an artifact, which is tough. Yeah, they had fetch land. Oh, are they not gonna do anything here? They're just gonna hit with Cobra or a Noble. Okay, that's an artifact. All right, land. Actually, I won't hit for 1 because they could have Malcolm, and I might want to chump it. Next turn, I can cast a Time Spiral if the circumstances demand it. I guess I wouldn't mind landing No More Lies and then Time Spiraling the next turn. If they're just going to attack and do nothing, I'll probably just chill. The No More Lies does get weaker over time, but I don't know. It's kind of weird that they just don't... Okay, they are playing something. I'm just going to No More Lies this, and then when they pay for it, I'll Spiral. Out of control. All right, Mana Vault would be a sick draw. Talisman was actually pretty good because I go Talisman, Academy, Time Spiral. All right, let's go. All right, there we go. This is money. So this is 5 lands. All right. Mana Vault. So if I PO, I can return all those, but what I could do is I think I just let's see. So if I PO, return those 3, land, Academy 8. I think I can just wait on this and then just cast Upheaval though. Upheaval, Mox, Talisman, Mana Vault. Oh, I guess I actually could have tapped Relic in a slightly different order or whatever. Play this and then pass the turn. And this time the Upheaval I think will be sufficient. I could have had an untapped Mana Vault there. I guess that would have been better. Noble Hierarch? Wow. Look at you. And then they have to discard 6 cards? I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. And Sandy has Mishra's Workshop in his deck? That fiend stealing my workshop. Okay, so let's just Academy. And then outcome. Yeah, I think so. I'll return the Relic, I think, because I'm going to have a lot of mana here. Okay, we'll land. Let's go Relic. Mana Vault. 6 mana. And I think I just play a Ballista for 3 here. And kill the Noble. And then pass the turn, discarding 5 cards. So let's discard Marsh Flats, Island, 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 Plains, sure. Don't really need any of those. And I suspect at this point I'll be able to leverage my incredibly large amounts of mana. I guess I don't have a way to play this Elspeth too easily. I should have probably kept all our Plains over an island here, but honestly I might end up casting some kind of balance here when I just play off all my artifacts. But we'll see what they do. Okay. Gotta play a land first if you want to play something, usually. Ooh. They have a 1-drop that they want to play here? No plays, okay. That's fine by me. No, let's just untap. A white Talisman would actually be a lot better. They're going to kill my Ballista now or something? I could technically pump it once here if I wanted to. Oh, they're going to Force of Vigor. Those two. Okay. Well, if I use the Academy... No, that's fine. Well, let's see. I could draw with Relic, but it would kind of tap me out. I don't think I do that. I think I just let these things go. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's cast Talisman. Map. Meticulous Archive. Sure, I'll keep No More Lies on top. I think that'll probably be useful at some point here. And then I'll send with Ballista because they can play a Malcolm, but I'll just ping it, so. Okay, I mean, that was solid, but would they pitch here? Lotus Cobra, yeah, it makes sense. I don't think Force of Vigor is going to get it done by itself. Next turn, they're just going to untap. I think I might just untap the Mana Vault here. Draw and play a Plains. Still have up. I have No More Lies up. They don't have enough mana for Endurance, which is nice. I get to send, They go to 12. Pass the turn. I'm not cracking this map at this point. It's just going to sit here and provide a mana. And they're not doing anything. And then next turn... I mean, actually, maybe I will crack it to get on their planes, funnily enough. They're just going to pass. All right. I'm not going to bother pumping the Ballista. I'll probably do that this turn here. Oust, huh? Let's play a land. Send with this Ballista. Let's see what they got. And I mean, I guess just pass. I don't know. It feels like I don't really need to do anything here. Sure, cycling Ketria Triumph is acceptable. Next turn I can pump the Ballista twice. And I probably will. Chain Lightning, Flame Slash. Orcish Lumberjack. Okay, well, that's acceptable. Put a +1/+1 counter. Put a +1/+1 counter, not tapping the Mana Vault. If they want to resolve something end of turn, they can. Let's just draw. No reason to do anything here. Okay, well, they have to block here, so I guess I'll just ping that. Send with Ballista. Technically, I could pump this twice. Yeah, I guess so. Put a counter on it. Put a counter on it. And I think that's just lethal now. They take 5. Okay, so I just have lethal with Ballista, and I don't need to do anything right now. I have a 5/5 Ballista, and they're a 5. Pretty difficult to get out of that situation, I will say. So, ready to show my teammates what they got here. Because I can't really imagine coming back. Yeah, they do not. All right. Going to game 3 here. On the draw. Force of Vigor. Yeah, that's one to watch out for sure. But can't say that I mind. All right, we are on the draw, and yeah, this hand looks pretty good. Would be nice to not get Force of Vigor, I suppose. Uh-oh, turn on Lumberjack. It's going to be scary. Can I draw an Oust? No, but I will play Meticulous Archive. I will keep that on top. That's funny. Well, we'll see what they resolve here. Ooh, is it nothing? Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just go Plains Go. Keep up No More Lies. And so if they use Lumberjack here, then I'll be happy. And if they don't, I'll probably just oust it here. I'm not really in a hurry to play stuff. All right. Oh, Mox Emerald is really nice. Hold on. Mox. Manifold Key. Island. Oust that. That's why Oust is so sick. Because now they're just redrawing the Orc, which is pretty bad for them. But it's like a removal spell that still, I think, does some pretty good stuff. All right, I will No More Lies the Malcolm, I think. And then worst thing they can do is like play like an Ulvenwald Oddity or something. Their top card right now is Orcish Lumberjack. And I just need any big mana card, and I'm in pretty good shape, I feel like. They could also Force of Vigor me here, but I actually wouldn't mind that an incredible amount. Tameo, Collector of Tales. They can +1 and name Orcish Lumberjack. It's a guarantee. Let's see if they do that. They probably should, because guaranteed Lumberjack versus 3 shots at an unknown card, because they know the top card's Lumberjack. What did they name? They named Minsk and Boo, and they missed. All right. Well, let's take my turn here. Okay, I don't mind that. I could Nettle Cyst here. I kind of just want a Cult Epiphany for it all. End of their turn. And then try to find Time Spiral. Because I'll get to draw 5 cards or something like that. Let's see. Oh my god. Yeah, we're probably dead now. If I had to guess. Because they're going to get to take a million turns here. They're going to take like 4 extra turns. Yeah, all right. So basically game 1 was the game where I think we had the best shot of winning. We just kind of flooded out, which, you know, obviously can happen with these decks. And now they're on like, oh my god, they're going to get to take so many turns. Because they have a Time Walk turn lined up. And they're going to be able to Storm Chaser's Talent. And they're going to be able to Time Walk again with Tameo. And they have Uro now. All right. I assume name Minsk and Boo again. Yeah. Oh, they're going to play Minsk and Boo. Okay. Wait, they named Minsk and Boo and they hit it? Oh, okay. I guess they did. I thought they didn't hit it. All right. Well, pretty much dead. I mean, we have another turn. I guess I Cult Epiphany here. Because if I can block the Minsk and Boo down, that I think would be keep me from maybe just dying right away here. So discard 5. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be enough types. No, all right, I'm just dead to a Time Walk Lotus, huh? Nice. All right, that'll do it, I suppose. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right, time for round 3. Sandy's on mono blue. Or mostly mono blue, Tinker Workshop. Losing to Lotus Time Walk, that was tough. But, all right. Let's see what Sandy's up to here. Turn 1, Gobin, Gene Splice Savant, or Norman Osborn. And when it hits you, it connives. Can't be blocked. And can flip into like a Grixis thingamajig that lets you place cards out of your graveyard and whatnot. Or gives them mayhem, I guess. Okay, well, could use any sort of cheap artifact here because I can crack map to get Academy. I won't be able to. Well, Sandy has Hull Breacher as well, which is obviously a bit annoying. Ghost Vacuum, that doesn't really do too much. Oh, okay, so now let's just play top, play key. Ship the turn, and I think I just will. So I can map, get Academy, but I wouldn't be able to cast the One Ring anyways. I might just top upkeep and draw the best card of the 3, and then plan on cracking map. It also lets me find No More Lies, which is probably one of the better things. Yeah, we were definitely competing for cards here. Tell you that much. Bobble Me, revealed plains, sure, and no land. Okay, well, let's tap this plains, spin top, balance ballista. Talisman. Well, it's definitely not ballistic because that thing's a 3/3 now. Balance doesn't look like amazing, so let's. Well, is there a chance? Is there a chance that I'd want to? Because I'm going to want to crack map, I think. It seems like there is a chance that I want to keep this balance. So let's actually draw balance. Sandy draws off bobble. I'll play my plains. But I'll just ship the turn here. Because I think there's a decent chance he just plays a Hull Breacher end of turn. So, and if so, balance will be really nice to have. All right, didn't play the Hull Breacher. I'll get hit again. Yeah, that thing grows pretty quickly. I'll go to 14. Sandy draws. Also, depending what he does next turn, I could fire off the balance next turn, or I could play the One Ring. I can't quite play both. Island and go. All right, well, crack map, because I don't even really want to draw thing. I'll get Academy. I think upkeep I actually still top. Mindstone, okay. Draw the Mox. Mox. Academy. The One Ring. I'm hoping he'll Hull Breacher in response. Hope it's not a counterspell. Mana Leak would unfortunately do it. Oh, what is this? Oh, lose focus. Yeah, okay, that also does it. Wasn't getting around that one. All right, all right. So if I balance, he lose that thing, I lose a land. I could tap top to draw. I could do the whole top thing. I guess I probably want to do that. All right. Untap. Top untaps. I draw. Thing is, it's not even making my balance worse because I can just play the Mind Stone easily. So, and my top card's a Talisman now. Pass the turn. Let's see. Yeah. Ghost vacuuming the One Ring means my time spiral is a little bit worse, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Go to 10. Thing is getting thick. Discards a Battle Ball. All right. Just playing a lot of creatures, Sandy. Don't keep playing artifacts. Balance, not the best card in the world in this matchup, I will say. I'll top upkeep because I don't really want to draw Talisman that much. All right, well, I guess it is my lot in life to draw Talisman. Land, Talisman. Talisman. And 5. Let me see here. Sandy doesn't have Time Warp. Hull Breacher wouldn't be lethal. I kind of want to wait one more turn here, because I would like to balance and have no cards in hand afterwards. And I don't mind with the Academy out. I really don't mind losing lands. He could Ghost Vacuum here. That would also be good. I guess the Ghost Vacuum is actually going to be a threat next turn too. Well, I'll have to find Upheaval by then. Go to 5. I guess Sandy could have flipped this and gone to 8 or 7. I guess it would be. Oh, please be cracking Ghost Vacuum here. That would be so sick. I think that might be what's going on. Yeah, all right. Now I just have to make sure I don't draw a land after using this top. All right. Spin top. Talisman Nettle Cyst. So if I draw Talisman, draw top, I actually don't want to draw an extra card here because I want to make sure to balance everything, and Nettle Cyst and top don't help me. So let's go land. Talisman. Actually, I don't need to tap this. So I think I'll just tap these two, balance down to no cards, no creatures. Assuming I'm not getting forced here. Oh, I did get forced. Okay, well, now let's see. So I need to find, the goal is to find No More Lies. I have a lot of mana, so, or Upheaval. Oh, interesting. I've already played a land, actually, so that doesn't matter. So let's put these in this order. Let's draw with Mind Stone. Unfortunately, it's going to mean that I'm going to have cards in hand, even if this does work. Let's spin the top. So let's now activate spin, activate draw. In response, untap it. Sandy kind of just had me covered here with that force negation, it would appear. Draw, draw. Now spin. Actually, it doesn't even really help, does it? All right. Yeah, force negation got me pretty good. Wasn't really drawing much. Land, nettle cyst, huh? Anything? So who knows? All right. I still think I probably keep balance in my deck, but path looks a lot worse. Oust I might still be okay with. And then maybe unexpectedly absent instead. I don't really want static prison, I don't think. And here I actually do want the lands that draw cards. Cutting up plains in an island. And I don't think I want endstone. So, all right. Let's see how this goes, huh? All right, well, I'm on the play here. All right. I mean, I need to draw a white mana, but his hand's pretty nice if I do, because no more lies is decent. I think I just go Island Mox, Candelabra here to start with. Yeah. And look to find white mana and or Sensei's Divining Top. All right, Sandy kept 7 Island, Mox, Candlestick. And the Waterlogged Grove cycling is pretty nice here. I will say that. Too bad I don't have a good green card to side in. You haven't drafted artifacts for a while. Draft Academy, Mox, Mana Vault. Get smashed. I mean, it's kind of rough because me and Sandy have a lot of the same stuff. We were both competing with each other pretty nicely. Oh, Talisman is really nice. Oh, that was a great draw. I mean, Retrofit is still kind of annoying, but this is pretty solid. Talisman, oh, I will definitely no more lies that, and then hope to... If I draw a Plains, I'll just play Elspeth. If I draw another land, I'll just play Fractured. All right, well, let's just go Plains Elspeth here. Hopefully Sandy doesn't have the force. Nice. Oh, if I Fractured Identity with Elspeth in play, I can get I get 2 tokens. I can get 2 retrofitters. That's really funny. I drew White Talisman Plains. This hand was a bit sketch, and instead we're turn 3 in Elspeth. So yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't mind if Sandy tinkered here. I could get 2 mirror. Oh my god. If Sandy tinkers for Mirror Battlesphere here, this is going to be insane. Oh, I fractured the Battlesphere. I'd get 2 Mirror Battlespheres and get each one would make 8 tokens. Right? Yeah, that's incredible. +1, make some more tokens. Land. Do I want to use Fractured Identity is kind of an interesting question. It's not like the Retrofitter is doing that much right now. I kind of think I just wait. Just because if it's such a good answer to tinker. If he goes Hull Breacher, draw 7 in the same turn, it'll be pretty annoying, and maybe I should have killed the Basalt Monolith, but I feel like that's making 2 Basalt Monoliths here just wouldn't really do anything for me. I don't know. We'll see how Sandy plays this. It kind of felt like he had Tinker in hand. Yeah, this looks like a Tinker to me. All right. Tinker. I mean, Portal does nothing here. Could Tinker for Bolas the Citadel. Oh, Tinker for Coveted Jewel? Okay. I've already used my No More Lies, so I can't really even sack Waterlogged Grove to do anything. Attack, or Fractured the Coveted Jewel. Make 2 Coveted Jewels. Or I could just attack and steal the Coveted Jewel. That also works fairly well. But I kind of assume he's got a plan for that, or tinkering for it is like a bit ambitious. He doesn't have any of the extra turn effects. Okay. Make a servo. I mean, that's still not going to stop mine from attacking. Hole Breacher, I guess, is the concern here. I don't really have a way to play around Hole Breacher. If I fractured the Coveted Jewel and the Hole Breachers, that's a disaster. I think what I'm going to do, this is like a little funny. I think I'm going to end of turn Cracked Waterlogged Grove to try to prompt a Hole Breacher. And then if he Hole Breachers in response, then I can Fracture Identity the Hole Breacher and then attack and take the Coveted Jewel. Well, he's thinking about playing something. Decided not to. All right. Looks like he's passing the turn. Huh. Yes, and he has Urza, Tinker, Workshop. He doesn't have the Academy. What is end of... Oh, this is going to be Spectral Interference end of turn, I kind of think. Maybe it's something else? Or Spectral Restitching. Oh, wow, so he's going to exile those two. And then they'll come back at the end of his turn. Or end of my turn. Okay. This is actually not going great anymore. Meticulous Archive doesn't really do much here, but sure. Mind Stone. Spin it. I think I'll just make these all large and flying and attack for 8. And just attack for lethal next turn. But he gets end of turn. Coveted Jewel. Retrofitter. Draw 3 more cards. This Hole Breacher. Oh no, just using Retrofitter. What do you want to do with that? He could make a servo. He could make a 4/4, I guess. End of turn, sure. I don't really mind Elspeth getting attacked here. All right, well, I would probably draw 3 cards first just to see if I would have wanted to use my mana elsewhere, but, you know, whatever you want. I feel like I'm going to get hit by Force of Negation at this point. Maybe I should have used this Fracture Identity already. Land. What is this? 6 mana? Is this 7 mana? Oh, Ugin? It's a shame. I was hoping to make two Fracture Identity tokens with this, but Ugin is okay. So he's going to play enough stuff to kill all my tokens, huh? Is that the idea? I feel like today my opponents have just gotten to live the entire dream. The Time Walk, Tamiyo, Storm Chasers, Spectral Restitching on Coveted Jewel into Ugin play 3 non-colorless cards, or 3 colorless cards. Good beats. These have, they have flying permanently. That's nice. Those creatures gain flying. Oh, until my next turn. Never mind. That's what I was like. Wait, why isn't it a flying counter? And I answered that question. Yeah. All right. I had it all. See, on my turn, if I Fracture Identity Ugin, that does get me somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but somewhere. And he sees Urza's Bauble. Well, the Fracture Identity is about to get cast, so... Let me just take a hit here. I go to 12. Take my turn. Kill Ugin. All right, you draw a card. I hope he doesn't have force, huh? Now I draw a Teferi. All right. Fracture the Ugin. Gain 3 life and draw a card. Land. Academy would have actually just been sick there still. Would have been able to cast Teferi this turn. But this is still... I mean, depending on what hand he has, I could still be winning this. He's going to crack the Soul Guy to draw a card. Didn't do it in response. What if he found force? Next turn, get to play Teferi, get to draw a bunch of cards. I'm not really sure what his counter move is here. Guess we'll see. I mean, Retrofitter I don't think is going to have that easy time of killing these things. Oh, this is going to be Battle Ball. All right. I mean, I didn't take out the bounce. Oh, that's an upheaval. Okay. So now I think I just tap mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I'll lose my Ugin, but I go to 10 mana. I'll upheaval into Fairy. All right. Add mana. And hope it doesn't have the force. That would be unfortunate. He didn't have it 2 turns ago. Hopefully he's just deciding what to Ghost Vacuum here. But because if I just get forced, that would be not good. All right. I don't just die, but I take 12, or he just more realistically kills Ugin. I'm getting loose focused. Oh. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool because I'll pay and then I'll pay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So it could have been worse. Island, Mox, Talisman, Candelabra. So I don't get to Fairy next turn, but if I draw an Academy, I do. And he goes land, I guess Ghost Vacuum or Retrofit or discard a bunch. Hey, does he have Spell Pierce in hand? I guess it has to be, right? There's not much else it could be. Okay. I still have Time Spiral in my deck just to make sure we're aware. This has been a kind of funny game. I will say that. Currently, Nathan, I'm watching him play, is getting attacked by his own Worlds card. That's pretty funny. Especially unlikely because it's like, first of all, how likely is it that Nathan is in the draft and his Worlds card's in the draft and gets opened and someone decides to put that card in your deck, which you normally wouldn't do because it's not very good. Sorry, Nathan. I think this cube has a lot of looters in it, and I think that's like one of the worst ones. All right, Sandy, what you got? You have to discard 7 cards here. Discards Ghost Vacuum, Portal, Memory Jar, 3 Islands. Yeah, it definitely has Spell Pierce in hand. Well, I'll just play Meticulous Archive, and I'll bin a land and pass the turn. Ooh, you know, I still could cast Unexpectedly Absent thanks to this Candelabra here. And actually that it's going to come up because he's going to play a Talisman and say go with Spell Pierce up. Oh, no? Okay, I don't really understand why would that work that way then. All right, well, it's Candelabra. And let's put back the Talisman. So he draws it 2 turns from now. So I guess Sandy must have just F6'd or something. Who knows? I might actually crack that end of turn. So let's just play Teferi. Didn't get forced. Nice draw. And end of turn. I'm just going to crack the Horizon Canopy now because of Hull Breacher. Draw. Okay. The part that's annoying is if Sandy just goes land go. Probably it's Hull Breacher in that case. What is this? Oh, Grim Monolith. He could still have Hull Breacher, but it's like a little less likely if that's the way he went about it. Okay, that's nice actually. Let's draw. Land and Ballista for 2. Manifold Key. Pass the turn. Academy's going to go nuts when I draw that thing. And you can't even make a Retrofitter token without using mana up. Okay, so now he could play the Coveted Jewel, but the Ballista actually threatens it pretty nicely. So his hand right now is Coveted Jewel, Talisman, 2 unknowns. Oh, is this Urza? No, this is, Battle Ball. 1 unknown. All right. Okay. Can I get some action here? Yeah, that kind of qualifies. How much do I want to Cult Epiphany for? Let's start by just drawing with Teferi. Oh, Sensei's Top's kind of interesting too. Let me see if I can find Academy here, if it's in my top 3. Okay, it is, and a Mana Vault too. Okay, so draw with Academy, play Academy. Can I win with Ballista now? I have to count. So I can go 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 5, let's see, 5, go to 4 with Candelabra, untap it, go to 9, 12. I can make this unblockable and pump it a few times, but that's not going to be nearly enough. So I think what I want to do is Occult Epiphany for 4, for 5. And I want to look for, I was going to say Time Spiral, but all right. Mana Vault, Sensei's Top, Candelabra the Academy, pay 1, tap this. Let's search with Top first, because again, if I find Spiral, then, all right. Oh, PO. Okay. I think I do PO first, actually. Manifold Key, untap Candelabra. Candelabra the Academy. Tap Academy, go to 12 mana. Draw with Top, PO, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. All right, and then now we're actually just going off. All right, I could actually play Saheeli first. Not that I really need it, but Mana Vault. Ooh, PO getting to do its thing. All right. Because now, now I have effectively infinite mana here. Actually, I think I'll be able to win with Ballista really easily right now. I don't even know if I need this Time Spiral, to be honest, because I've got Manifold Key, Candelabra, Saheeli. Oh, and I have Nettle Cyst. Yeah, so I can just win right now really easily. Equipping Nettle Cyst on Ballista will do the trick. Okay, so now Candelabra the Academy. Tap this for 14 mana. Nettle Cyst. Equip to Ballista. Make Ballista unblockable. And I don't need to do anything else, I don't think. Attack for 18. All right. We got to combo off pretty good. Lose focus, miscalc, and force of negation are problematic. I would have lost this game to force of negation a bunch of different ways. But going to game 3. All right. Yeah, Oust remains kind of bad. Maybe actually, no, I want Path over Oust. Both are bad, but at least this kills Hull Breacher at instant speed. So I think that's good. Oh, wait, Sandy doesn't have Hull Breacher. I played this whole match thinking he did. I just was checking again, and it was Vash has Hull Breacher. All right, well. Do I want Static Prison? Doesn't seem very good. The Oust also, I guess Oust is good against the Looter. That's something, I guess. All right. On the draw, let's see what we got here. Mox, Mana Vault, Key, Candelabra, Academy, Time Spiral. That'd be nice. I don't think I could keep a worse hand than last time. Oh, this is actually a lot of the cards I wanted. I just need an Academy. Let's see. I will keep this hand. I think this hand is definitely good enough. I even have a turn 2 Unexpectedly Absent, which is kind of nice. I'm sure he's got a 1-drop artifact of some kind. Candelabra of Tanos has been revealed. Land. Manifold. Actually, since I just drew Nettle Cyst, I think I'll just play it. And then I can play Candelabra, and then it's a 3/3. I don't have blue mana, so I don't really think waiting on PO makes that much sense anyway. And if I draw Academy, I'm in great shape regardless. Oh. Key is nice. I don't need to do it right now. I think I'm just going to put the Talisman on top here. And attack for 2. Sandy redraws Talisman. Can't cast Tinker. Can recast Talisman. Pass the turn. All right. Draw. Any Academies? Any Academies? Academy. Not quite. Candelabra. Key. I played Candelabra first because I wanted that one to get countered if he had a counter. But that means I wasn't able to use the Mana Vault this turn, but I think that's fine. I did draw blue, by the way. Relic I can play after untapping with Manifold Key on Mana Vault here next turn. If I draw Academy, we go nuts here. What's in Sandy's hand? It's just not making any plays? Okay. I'm not going to pay for it. Draw. Untap Mana Vault. Let's attack. Oh, actually, I should have played the Relic first, but let's attack. I don't think this is going to resolve this Relic, but I don't really have a choice but to play it, I don't think. Okay. Let's just pass the turn then. I could untap Horizon Canopy and draw a card, but that doesn't seem very good either. What is in Sandy's hand? He's got to do something here. Coveted Jewel into Spectral Restitching. No, they're going to play the Gene Splicer. All right. Let's draw. Oh, that's not Manifold Key. Untap. Let's attack for 5 here. And then... Oh, are you going to chump? I think I go for the outcome. And I can pay for miscalc here. But you also can't really have miscalc. I don't really understand what's going on. Outcome. Those 3. I don't really want to return Relic of Sauron. He just didn't have anything? Okay. Play a land. Mana Vault. Key. Untap Mana Vault. I think I'm going to cast Fractured here. And honestly, I kind of think it's just on the Talisman here. So you can't play Ugin or anything, and then I play this, and then I pass the turn. I don't think a Looter's going to do that much. I don't know what happened this game, but Sandy has just done stone nothing. He does get to draw a card here by attacking with Gobin Hicks, the Gene Slice Savant. All right, 1-1. Let's go. All right, battling against Shadaro round 3 here. And, oh yeah, this hand is quite good. So turn 1, Plains into Mana Vault. And turn 2, Relic and have up No More Lies. Or, let's see, do I want to do something about that Giver? Not really, because I even have this balance. Let's just go Relic. I could balance here, but it feels like every turn that goes by, it's going to be pretty nice to get more Skull Clamp. Oh, that I'm going to know more lives for sure. Skull Clamp makes this whole balance thing way worse, and it doesn't get countered by it for balance, so countering it is just very good. All right. What I might end up doing here is using Relic to draw a card. It makes balance a little worse, but if I can just find artifacts with it, then it could be nice. And let's just land and pass here. And Adeline or something. Oh, Loran. That's annoying. Well, I guess I'm glad I'm going to use it to draw some cards here. Do I discard Oust or Nettle Cyst? Or I could discard Plains, but I kind of like Oust getting me to no cards, so let's just discard the Oust. I'll probably block with the Nettle Cyst at some point here. Draw. Oh, nice, another artifact. So land. Here, let's just go Nettle Cyst and top. Pass the turn. Balancing down, I mean, it's a little awkward because I have a Nettle Cyst in play and I kind of want it to die. Oh, that's annoying too. That makes balance way less good. Pro red? What? I assume that's not what they meant to do. Yeah, they meant pro black, though I think that's fine too. Snap block. And they have 3 cards in hand. Let's take my turn. Spin top. Saheeli Talisman. Kind of don't want a Saheeli before balancing here. Draw. I don't think balancing right here also does that much. Let's go Talisman. Mind Stone and pass the turn. Oh, they're not using Loran, which is kind of interesting. Multiversal Passage. Okay, they got their mountain. FOMO? Well, I'm going to get to put them to no cards in hand. So even if they draw cards off the Enduring Innocence, hopefully they just play more things. I guess I'll just cast this and they'll be left with like 1 creature because I'll have this Nettle Cyst in play. I can't really change that right now. But it's actually not so bad because the Nettle Cyst also just gets to hit for a bunch. Oh, touch the Spirit Realm on the Nettle Cyst? Okay. Perfect. Now they hit me for 5 here, down to 8. But I get to spin top. The Saheeli doesn't really do much for me. I think I'd rather just draw the Marsh Flats. Go to 8. I think untap the Mana Vault. They can use Loran in response, which is kind of annoying, to be honest, but what are you going to do? Balance. Okay, since they cracked this, I'm going to go ahead and in response, Marsh Flats for Meticulous Archive. Surveil. Graveyard. Sure, we each draw. Balance, I lose a Plains? No, we don't lose. I don't lose a Plains. They get to keep 1 card in hand, which probably can help get them going with this Enduring Innocence that's coming back. And I'm just going to pass here. I don't really need to play map off Mana Vault. Upkeep, I think I might use Mana Vault here. Witch Enchanter, oh. Guess that's going to kill my Mana Vault, probably. Let's spin the top, might as well. All right. Oh, okay. What do I want to draw? So if I play Academy, 1-2, I can play like a 2-2 Ballista. I think I'm going to draw like this. Draw Saheeli first. Blows up the Mana Vault and pass the turn. All right. Take my turn here. This is actually not going to go too badly, I don't think. Saheeli. map. Servo becomes a top. Unless they want to use swords to plowshares here. Draw a card. It's going to be a ballista. Crack map. Academy, and I think I tap this for 3. Draw with top. Oh, okay. I was just gonna use Mind Stone here, but this drawing Candelabra was actually just ridiculous. Okay. Candelabra Academy. Six mana and play Ballista for 3. All right, well, that went a lot better than it really had any reason to. Oh, getting mana tithe? All right, that's funny. I think I'll still be totally fine as long as things don't get too much worse here. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Actually, I think I did it in the wrong order. Well, actually, because you don't want to draw the equipment. They have Cauldron Complete. Okay. I'll chump here. Well, obviously it would have been nice to have that Ballista, but I'm going to get to see kind of a lot of cards here. So let's tap this, cast top, Saheeli triggers. Felia in response to draw off Enduring Innocence. I told you Enduring Innocence was going to be a problem. Spin top. Fractured Identity. Okay. So now I could Fracture Identity the Witch Enchanter. Kills the Touch the Spirit Realm. Or I could Fracture Identity the Touch the Spirit Realm. I get Nettlecyst back. Exiling Stoneforge doesn't really do that much for me. I could also Fracture Identity the Enduring Innocence. And then make a token afterwards. Yeah, I could. Do I want Nettlecyst here? I mean, Nettlecyst is pretty good. But Enduring Innocence is kind of nice. I just get to draw a card. I mean, my goal is just to draw Upheaval, though. I guess I'm at 7, so I have to worry about Cauldron and Felia attacking me. I could touch the Spirit Realm and then exile touch the Spirit Realm with Fracture Identity and then hit the Felia. That might be pretty good. I have a lot of mana. Here, let's draw with top. Am I just lagging? What's going on here? Okay, I drew with top. Draw with Mind Stone. Play top. Tap this for 6. Fractured Identity. Because also if I hit the Touch the Spirit Realm here, the Nettlecyst I think is going to be a pretty good thing at some point, and then I think I hit the Felia. And then Candelabra, untap the Academy. Tap this for 8 mana or 7 mana. Spin top. Island path. All right. And do I want to Nettlecyst or use Saheeli to draw a card? I don't think so. I think we're fine here. No, maybe just drawing a card with top is actually fine. All right, let's make a top. Let's draw a card with this top. Then draw a card with the fake top, redraw the top. It's just free to get another token. Play this. I even get to spin with top again. I haven't used PO, Upheaval, or Time Spiral. Oh, I guess I'd rather draw Mox than anything else. All right, and pass the turn. So they can put in Cauldra. Then I can path it. I can also just block it with the Nettle Cyst. They kill it, but I can just throw a different thing into play each turn. Because it's first strike, haste, trample, indestructible. So it deals 5 first strike to the Nettle Cyst, and the Nettle Cyst token dies. And it's like, so what? What is this? Adeline? Okay. 1 card in hand. I'm gonna pass the Adeline. Make a token. Because Adeline draws them a card off of Enduring Innocence. I'd rather not have that happen. I'm going to get a mountain here. Oh, they're going to get plains. They must only have 1 mountain in their deck. Attack with Cauldron doesn't even really do anything. It just trades for a germ here. Okay, germ's gone. Draw the Mox. Spin the top to start with. Anything? Okay. There is Upheaval. They will get a Felia back, I guess. But what I think I should do first is play the Mox, trigger Saheeli, equip Nettle Cyst. I think it's worth this because I'm going to have so much mana. I'm unbelievable amount of mana. And forcing a chump was nice here. Though actually I should have even attacked. Oh, they just took it. Okay. Well, Candelabra. X equals 1. White. Draw. This is where bouncing to touch the Spirit Realm is like mildly annoying, but I think I'll be okay. Make another token. Upheaval. 7,000 mana. Yeah, they've had enough. Though I don't even know what was going to happen. I guess I was going to go Saheeli, replay a bunch of stuff, draw. Okay, well, that game ended up being a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I will say that. I don't want the Pain Lands in. I don't think I want Instone in. Oust and Path are good. Balance is great. Unexpectedly Absent actually could be pretty good. What do I want to cut here? I mean, I might just cut the Nettle Cyst. It just doesn't seem like it's actually going to get through that often. Feels like that's not how I'm going to end up winning the game. And here, oh baby, this hand is awesome. Let's not get mana tithed. Okay, good. Any Moxes? Let's just go like turn on Mana Vault, go. Hope I don't get it blown up. Turn 2, I could do Talisman. I can play Cult Epiphany. I don't really want a Paradoxical Outcome yet. Smashing for 3? All right, I don't mind that. I gotta watch out for Loran. If I draw a Mox here, I'm casting Paradoxical Outcome. Wait, no, Talisman. Academy. And I think I just did Cult Epiphany for 4 here. So I don't get mana tithe, so I have to discard 4 cards. Absent and Path for sure. Probably Map. And I think at this point I could discard either Upheaval or Outcome, but I think I just discard the Upheaval. I made, what, 3 tokens? Pass the turn, because if the Mana Vault, I wanted to tap the Mana Vault no matter what, so that it was not a juicy Loran target. And I think at some point I will want the Upheaval this game, but I'd rather just cast my, like, if I just go PO into a big spiral, that's going to be plenty. And I think Ballista's a good backup plan. They're not paying the mana, are they? Okay. Well, I'll block it with 2 tokens. I'm happy to make this exchange. And Enduring Innocence. Okay. Okay, interesting. Saheeli. So if I tap this, it'd be for 2 mana. I could play Saheeli, or I could go... Yeah, no, let's get Saheeli down. because it's going to make my PO a lot better. Play Mox. And I think I will play Ballista for 1, even though I'm not actually interested in using the Ballista. I'm probably just going to PO it back. I just want to make sure my Academy pops off. Oh, Thraben. Kind of nice with Enduring Innocence in play. Draw a card, then draw another card. Ooh, Thought Cast. But you get a 1/2, it's basically an Ancestral. And attack Saheeli. I'll block with my Spirit token. Alright, Enduring Innocence is now an enchantment. They might have Felia. They didn't play a land this turn, so they have to be at least somewhat tempted to crack that clue. Oh, Talon Gates. Sure. It doesn't kill tokens or anything like that. They do actually phase out and then come back. And then FOMO off the Talon Gates. Nice. All right. Oh, we're about to see a nice little PO this turn, or nice big PO. Imagine if I draw Candelabra on my turn. Ooh. All right. Take my turn. Or Manifold Key, any 1-mana artifact. Oh, Sensei's Top, indeed. That's also sick. All right, play top. At some point, I'm going to want to turn something into Mana Vault, but I don't really need to do it. Well, actually, no, I could do it right now. Hold on. Servo token turns into Mana Vault. Tap top to draw a card. No, I have to tap Academy first anyways, don't I? Well, actually, I haven't played a land yet. No, I don't have to tap Academy first. Oh, and I have mana left over? All right, so I can go like this. Hold down Control, tap this to draw a card. In response, PO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to PO the Saheeli, I don't think. Because I want it in play already to when everything gets replayed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going hard here. I didn't actually meant to play the Mox, but this is fine. Mox. And I drew Candelabra. This is like a million mana. I'm just going to win. I actually think it's possible I could have even won this turn off of off of Ballista. We'll have to see, I guess. But I mean, this Academy is going to tap for like 1,000 mana. I did get to live the PO dream this draft. All right, I'm pretty happy about that. Manifold Key. All right, tap this for 1,000 mana. Yeah, so 15 mana. Untap it, go to 14, up to 29, 28, 27, 42, and then cast Time Spiral with 36 mana floating. All right, I think I'd probably find a way to win there. All right, well, 2-1 with this deck. This is a sick deck. I mean, Mana Vault, Mox, Academy, Balance, One Ring. Though the One Ring didn't actually really make a big appearance. Spiral was great for me. This is a classic Spiral deck. Candelabra, Manifold Key, top. I mean, look at all these awesome cheap artifacts. Some good white removal. Saheeli did some work. PO finally really did a lot of work. I was just hoping to have a good PO deck at some point. And that worked out nicely. So a nice little 2-1 with artifacts, and hopefully Sandy loses last round because my teammate Adam's playing against Sandy, and if he wins, we tie. Otherwise, we lose. We're up down 5-6. But you know what? That'll do it for today. And had a blast this game. Finally got to draft artifacts after a long drought of like a week or something. And who knows the next time we'll be back? We'll see. Well, with artifacts, who knows? Drafts, I'll be back tomorrow. Don't miss it. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.